wasamai. Wa. One word. Samai. Another. Starts with wa. Wa means and, but it's also create a meaning of taking oath. Samai. In general, it's create a meaning of sky, skies. With the root meaning, this word is to be high, elevated. Sama means the sky, divine creation, the celestial order. والسماء والطريق. Again, wa arrives and then طريق. This means to strike or knock. It refers to, in general, it could be say like stars, celestial bodies. Comes at night. Torico. This word with its root meaning is to create a highlightation on blank. So this ayah is talking about skies, talking about stars, but in depth it's talking so many other infinite things. It's also taking an oath on things which can't do how it is, things which can't be say things, but they are things. It's talking about the strike of elevation or elevated strike. But in general, this ayah is giving a picture of those divine images which can be imagined through eyes. I'm repeating, divine but possible to imagine. Second ayah. Wa ma adraka ma at-tariq wa ma, and what adraka can make you know, ma, what, at-tariq, tariq, the previous word arrives again. Previously it was introduced. Here it is warming up by a question that what is it? So, tariqa, this word is arrived from the root meaning to strike or night visitor. Both are correct, as well as the general meaning, which is star, also taking place with dignity. It also could be said is a divine observation. Quran says about stars, if this word means stars, Quran talks about it. The sky, moon and stars and so many other celestial bodies are for not only for beautification, not only for provision, not only for understanding the massiveness versus tiny, also for counting, understanding the touchable divine creature. Touchable, is it correct? No, but yes, it is. So, at the very beginning, it's talking about sky or skies, stars. No, it's asking about stars. Third ayah. An-najmu or nazmu, jim or zim, this alphabet is always in position of warming up. Ja or ja or ja. Arabic is fulfilled with alphabets which are so diversify that it could be end up with so many ending. Nazim, it clearly means star or to shine. The star, celestial object. Nazim as sign of divine knowledge and observation. النازم التعقيب ta taqib. Taqib is the root. Taqib is the word which means to pierce, penetrate. So, piercing such a word end up with infinite meanings, and the total ayah is talking about النازم التعقيب. So it's talking about Nazim, it's talking about Taqib, and both are talking about a star, Nazim, specific, and how is this star? It's piercing, it's penetrating. So, what it penetrates, what it pierces. The shining of a star just not only covered the back, rather also provides ray towards the opposite. The sky, star, what's behind it? It's piercing the sky as well as penetrating. It's piercing the opposite atmosphere as well as penetrating through its ownness. So if is this third ayah is the answer of second ayah, then the question was, what is Tariq? Answer could be or would be Nazim Taqib. So, what is? This is fourth ayah. In kullu nafsillamma alayha hafizo. In means not. Kullu means every. Nafs means, could be a soul, or it could be more deep than so, or more shallow than self. Lamma, but alayha, over it, Hafiz, a protector. So, not every soul, but over it is a protector. So, that's transliteration, but the translation, well, more close by could be every soul do have protector. Every soul. So, nafs. By the Quran, it could be say that the order of the Supreme Being. The order. So, what is soul? The order of Supreme. So, order. Not maintaining, not following, not anything else, just the order. Here saying over every soul there is a protector. So just by the definition of soul, definition of nafs, it's easy to say that this ayah is not that much detail oriented, because only nafs could be end up with this to create this meaning what this ayah is saying. But no, alayha, over it, there are so many other meaning. Every soul, nafs, the order, every, kullu, protector, protection. So it's easily identified that every soul means every soul or every order. So it's individually diversified. So every order is not seen. So protection towards every order would be different. But in general, every soul do have protection. So it's a negative ayah which is creating a meaning of going beyond the rules. So it's in a situation of arresting or tidying up the order. Also, it could be say that every order or every nafs, put it on whomever, whatever, that do have its ownness. To protect that ownness, there's a protector. So it could be say like this, that two individual, same order, but they do have their own inheritance. So the order could be same, the following would be totally different. So end up with infinite meanings. This ayah is big. Let's dive into next ayah, fifth ayah, which is saying, فَهَلْ يَنْكُورِ الْإِنسَانُ مِمَّا خُلِقَ. Fa means so. Pardon, it would be yanzuri, not kuri. Zuri means to observe. Yanzur. Ya is creating an attention, and nazar is meaning to see, so it's overall creating a meaning of observation. So observe. Fal yanzur al insan. Insan means human. Mimma, from what? Khuliqa, is created. So let's observe how human created. Let's observe sixth ayah. They're saying Khuliqa mimma in dafiqa. Khuliqa is created, min, from, ma'i, which means water, dafiqa, to eject. So it's created from a water ejected. So whatever in mind, the very first choice could be simple, but ejected water is not always sperm. Ejection from what? Quran says about human creation on different ayahs about soil, about clay, but there is one ayah which is talking about water at the very beginning, before beginning, about water. So it's saying khuliqa min ma'i dafiqa. It's created from a water ejected. Seventh ayah is saying totally physical reference. It's saying yakruzu, coming forth or emerging, min, from, baini, between, as-sulbi, the backbone, wat-tarayib, and the ribs. So it's talking about the backbone, which means sulbi, backbone. It also could be say that the most important bone to be straight, and Taraib means the ribs, the joints, the physical part. Based on their location of meaning, the meaning could be diversified. So, first choice should be, it's talking about sperm, and nowadays the system of health introduced the theory of sperm, which arrives from these places, like from backbone, and in between the ribs there is a specific place which rests in backbone. Sperm arrives from that specific place. So it could be say like that this ayah is talking about that particular thing, but previously I talked about ejected water. Now it's talking about coming forth from the backbone, from the ribs. Well, the root word of backbone or ribs, which is sulb or taraib, this could be end up with so many other meanings. The root could be hardness instead of backbone. It could be joints instead of ribs. So just put the words and play with these words and understand the deep understanding of these things. So in general, it's like how it is. In metaphor, it is how it is. So many ending. Next ayah is saying, Inna, who, indeed, he, who means he, but about gender, Quran refers to the Supreme Being as he, male, because the first human is he. So linguistically, to make understand people, the Supreme Being is also he. Though Allah do not have any penis or vagina. Indeed. Who? He. Allah. To رجعيه, return to لقادر, is able. So the general concept of reincarnation, ninth ayah, Yawma means the day, Yawm means day, Tubla will be tested, As-Sarair means the secrets. So secrets, testing, we're talking about day, we're talking about returning. So these all are simple things of life, after life, before life, understanding life, understanding the seen, unseen, understanding the sin, understanding the opposite. So, 10th ayah is saying, Fama, the not, lahu is for him, min, any, quwatin, power, wala, and not, nasir, any helper. The not is for him any power and not any helper. So many meaning could be ended up with in simple ways. If there is good, then the next will be good. If there is bad, the judge of that is enough to determine that, and no other entity will gonna help that bad to be the opposite or neutral. Next ayah starts with Wah. Which means and, but. Taking a note by just one alphabet, Wa, is one of the fascinating thing of Quran. Wa means and. Wa sama, and sky, or by the sky, by. Taking an oath. Lavanaya is saying Wasamai, by the sky. Previously, this ayah was there. So here a sandwich going on. The in between things were about celestial body, about body, about mind, about divine bind. Wasamai. Dhati, which, it's talking about sky, which Arosi returns, sends back. So we're talking about sky, talking about returning. Sky sends back. Sends back or returns so many things. It could be said the habit of it. It could be say the supreme metaphor, which could be deeds, or the reflection. But it's not always how it's look. Tilda is talking about not sky, rather earth. It's saying, well, earth and the earth, Dhati, which Asadi cracks open. So, earth cracks open or splitting. This concept could give a picture of bad, like disaster, also its habit during summer. So, yeah, 13. Innahu, indeed, it. Laqawlun is surely a word. Fasl, decisive. So it's talking about a word. Surely a word by in its giving and emphasize. Indeed, there's no other. Laqawlun is surely a word, decisive. 14. Wama, and not huwa, it. Bil hadil. Hadil is for amusement. So, it was talking about words. A for apple, B for ball, L B. These are entertainment. But A for apple, B for ball, L for let, M for mind. Oh, I skipped O. So by that O, loop the apple, loop the ball. It's loop under a loop. It's not entertainment anymore. It's deeper understanding about supremacy. How from a seed to a fruit. In whom, indeed, whom means they. Yakiduna, a plotting. Qaid, a plot. Indeed, they are plotting a plot. So, if it's interconnected ayah, then 14 ayah is talking about its word. It's not for amusement. So it's talking about those people who find these words as entertainment, but these are divine words to understand. The understanding. So whenever a word becomes game, word become a playing, then that word could jump around and show different faces in different phases. That's why in 59 it's saying, indeed, they're plotting a plot. Who? Those will gonna say A for something else, B for something else. A for arms could be said. Instead of apple. So the mind from childhood towards adult, the first letter instead of a fruit could be a fruit killer. Well, a fruitful killer instead of a producer. Innahum yakiduna kaid. Indeed, they are plotting a plot. But I'm a planning. A plan. Wa'akidu kaid. They're plotting. But I am planning. Who this I is? Well, in general linguistics of Quran could say this is singular person, and it's referring towards the supreme being. But if it's not, then it could lie with a good mind, for a good mind. 17. Famahili, so give respite. Al-Kafirin, to the disbelievers. Amhilhum, give respite to them. Do wait little. Nothing to describe.